Sorry, I got a little excited. Hello, DonaLoveHair sent me a new wig. I'm crying. Brush. I already have like 5 of these. But you lose them pretty easily. In all honesty, I don't know where any of them are. So it's good to have a new one. You guys, this color, holy crap. Look at that, that's so beautiful. Actual tears are gonna happen. Wig cap, of course. I might actually cry. This is so pretty. I'm sorry, I look like a doofus. Oh my god. I knew what I got. Like, I knew the color, but I didn't expect it to be so vibrant. Oh my god. It's like I'm holding a child. Also, the hairline looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I mean, obviously I have to wait till I try it on my head, but that looks nice. Like any lace front wig, we're gonna start off with cutting off this thing right here. Okay, so I put the wig on. So this is one of the first wigs where I have had the encounter of this thing bunching up. Like, it's happened like a little bit before, but when I tighten it, it usually fixes it. I tighten this one and it's still not looking great. No, I'm literally pulling it so hard and it's still doing the thing. I mean, I cut it as close to the hairline as I possibly could, and it's just still bunching up. Very unfortunate. I do like the hairline though. If not for the bunching up here, it would look like really nice. I just feel like the sizing for these are meant for much smaller heads. Okay, I trimmed it dangerously close to the hairline, so I'm gonna see if that helped anything. And here's the thing, I know that, you know, lace front wigs, a lot of the time people do glue them down, but in all of the other ones that I have tried, I have never needed to do that because it just like fits my head well. So what I have noticed with DonaLoveHair is that all of their wigs kind of fit my head weirdly. It doesn't fit my head very well. When it comes to the sizing of the wig, it's like a tiny bit small for my head. You see that? It's not as bad on this side, but like that? The wig itself is freaking beautiful. Once I glue it down, hopefully it'll be fine. I just didn't want to have to glue it down. Okay. So I finally got the wig cap glued on. It was difficult and it's still not perfect. It looks fine now because most of it's covered, but right there. This is really the only wig that I've ever had that much trouble with the lace front being flat. Like, usually it kind of just does it. Even with the Harlequin wig that I had, that one had a little bit of trouble too. However, it was being pulled back, so like it kind of makes sense that it would, you know, because it was in pigtails. I don't know if it's because my head is too small or because it's too big. Because it feels tight on my head, but the lace front itself is not tight. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm Poison Ivy for Halloween. Now, I mean, listen, it's still a beautiful wig, and would I wear this to a convention? 100%. Oh my god, look at how this elevates my cosplay. Like, this wig is gorgeous. The only problem is this little lace front that I had a lot of trouble with. Now again, right as it is, I mean, you can see this, I can't get that down. I don't know how. I already glued this down. Like, I tried to pull it as much as I could and press it down. It's like glued onto my actual ear, and it's still there. Whatever, but it is being covered, so it's like not a huge deal. And again, this is annoying, but again, it's being covered, so whatever. Oh, and you can see this right here. Look at that, that's a little bulge. The lace front on the DonaLoveHair wigs, and I've noticed this with almost all of them, is that the lace front itself is different. It's like flimsier. And with some of the lace fronts on my other wigs, I noticed that they are like much more sturdy lace. Like, they don't do this, you know? They just like lay flat across your head because the lace itself is sturdier. So that's what I noticed with DonaLoveHair. It's like their lace front is like stretchier and it kind of like, it gets bunched up easier, but it's also not itchy at all. Some of the other lace fronts that I have are sturdier, so they're like not as soft, and that makes them a little bit itchier. And this one, I think the same as the other ones, they weren't itchy at all. Like my Harley Quinn wig did not itch whatsoever. This one does not itch whatsoever. So like that's a pretty good pro to the con. Pros, cons, you kind of gotta weigh them yourself. Either way, this wig is freaking gorgeous, and I mean, hello, this is so perfect for Poison Ivy. You could also style this in so many different ways. You could do like a little braid at the top. You could like, I mean, there's so much you could do. Also, of course, these wigs are heat resistant, so you can straighten it if you didn't want it to be curly and you just wanted a long red wig. You could do like Ariel. I could probably use this for Growl or something, like hello. It's so multi-purposeful. I just don't want to straighten it because then I'll have to recurl it. No, honey. You can see the length difference is really cool. It's got like a nice, like, what is it? Feathered effect? Is that what it is? Tapered. It's like really nice and tapered. So some of it's really short and then some of it's really long. Gives it like a more natural look to it. And if you don't want it this long, you can kind of just like throw it in the back, and then the wig's like a little shorter, you know? It's a little more like, oh, this is like a realistic amount. But then you still got the rest in the back. Still got the party back there. Why did I start doing the chicken dance? I don't know. I don't really know any cool dances, so I did the chicken dance. I'm sorry. When it comes to accuracy of how the wig looks versus how it looked in the picture, it is like 100% accurate. This looks like exactly what I saw in the picture. The thickness of the wig, it's so thick. Dude, look at all this hair. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah, ooh, it shed. One hair was shed, but that's okay. It got caught in all of my vines, so like it makes sense. Comfortableness, it's definitely not uncomfortable. I feel like it's a little bit tight on my head, but not bad. Like, I don't know, it feels like a heavy wig, and that's what it is, like obviously. Yeah, it feels pretty good. At the end of the day, I had a lot of fun wearing this wig. It completes my cosplay perfectly. It looks beautiful. I feel like an empress, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a queen with this wig on. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it's perfect for Poison Ivy, and I think I might like it better, like at least, you know, look-wise, better than my other orange wig that I have for Poison Ivy. So I have no complaints about this wig other than the whole lace front not being as sturdy as I'd like it to be. Other than that, like everything else is so nice, and it's like a little small for my head, just like a little bit. I've worn worse. I've worn wigs that were smaller, but yeah, so it's just a little small and the lace front isn't perfect. But it's just so pretty, and like once you glue it down, it really does stick to your head, like dang. So yeah, usually I just don't glue my wigs down, so that was what was like kind of off-putting for me about this wig, was that I actually had to glue it down. Okay, so I brushed through it, and I think I might actually like it better because it's like, it's just more real looking. Wow, that's actually really pretty. But just so you know, when you do brush this through, it's not gonna look the same. It's not gonna have like the same tight curls. Usually when I brush my curly wigs through, I'll brush through them and then it just takes the form of the curliness again. Like even with the Harley Quinn wig, it still had like the same curl. But I think because there's so many like small curls, it's a little bit different. It makes it like a little more voluminous when you brush through it because all the curls are less tight knit together and they're more like loose. I like it. It does get very tangly though, same with like the other DonaLoveHair wigs that I've had. They do tangle more. It's just what I've noticed compared to like all of my other wigs. They are harder to brush through, but you can still brush through them, and they do shed more as well. You can see the difference right next to each other. Brush through, not brush through. So you do miss a lot of the tight curls, but you still have the wavy hair. The spirit gum really helps it stay. If you like this wig, I am going to leave the link to it down in the description box below because it is so bomb. For DonaLoveHair, they have good prices, you know, when you use the coupons. Otherwise, it's totally overpriced and I would absolutely not buy it full price, but they have coupons on their site like all the time. Like between like 20 and 30% off usually. So if you're gonna buy from DonaLoveHair, absolutely use those coupons because this wig was $120. If I'm paying $120 for a wig, that's without the coupon, I don't want to have this problem. It all comes down to like style and color, like what kind of wig you want. If the other wig companies that, you know, don't have this problem, don't have this kind of wig, like, yeah, I would go to DonaLoveHair because this wig is freaking bomb! And that concludes the review. That's really all I have to say about this wig. I am definitely going to use it in the future. I will leave the links to DonaLoveHair in the description box down below. You can check out their stuff. Some of the nicest people I've worked with by far, and just like very considerate and lovely. Let me know what you'd like to see from Ivy in the future because I have no idea really what to do with her other than take her to a convention and take cool pictures with Batman and other cool DC cosplayers. I want to meet an Arrow cosplayer. I am obsessed with Arrow. I freaking love Oliver Queen, and every time I go to a convention and see a Green Arrow cosplayer, I'm always like so nervous to go up to them like, I want a picture, and I can never do it. One day it's gonna happen. I'm excited for it. Follow me on Instagram to see my journey to meeting an Arrow cosplayer because it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. Thank you to my patrons, LT Blackwolf, Zamiel Kasul, and Felix, my friend. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Felix. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna butcher it. But thank you for donating. I love you guys. You're amazing. Thank you. If you'd like to donate to my Patreon, all of you watching, the link will be in the description box below. I want to get back into YouTube. I want to get back to like being my old self. I miss the videos, like my Death the Kid, like making his guns video. That was so funny. I want to do more like tutorials in cosplay, and I want to do more skits like Cooking with Soul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a like. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, but I hope that you guys can join me on the journey to finding out. See you next time. I just realized I didn't do my eyebrows this whole video. I didn't have my eyebrows done. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can't refilm all of this. Ugh. Sometimes life just be how it is. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm insane sometimes, most of the time, all the time.